this is where we have to start from. Last time we had done a bit of revision on the formulas, which it was just a revision for us. So basically, whenever we are talking about a cylinder, it has to be a right circular cylinder. Right circular cylinder is no different than the normal cylinder. Why right circular? Because the height and the circular bases or the base are perpendicular to one another. And the height is actually that perpendicular height is known as the axis. It cuts the cylinder into two symmetrical halves. So moving ahead, please take down this formula, put today's date, write the heading as surface area of a cylinder. Take this down, total surface area of the cylinder is nothing but the area of the base and the top. So there are two bases actually, then the curved surface area of the cylinder. So we have pi r square plus 2 pi r h. So if you take common, you get 2 pi r plus h, where r is the radius and h is the height of the cylinder. So most of the times we are going to utilize either of the formulas or all of it.
Ma'am, what is CSA?
Curved surface area, or also known as lateral surface area, means the sides complete the circular part. Okay, so you can write with a slash that it is also known as a lateral surface area of a cylinder too. Please take this down. H and R are always perpendicular to one another. Moving on to the next slide. So that's what I said. We will be this part of the chapter, that is, I think your exercise 13.2 would be all based on curved surface area and the total surface area of the cylinder. So as you people say, I'll just block this because you already know how to work on that. So let's start looking into the question. This is an example from the textbook itself. Savitri had to make a model of a cylindrical kaleidoscope for her science project. Cylindrical kaleidoscope is nothing but a cylinder, small cylinder itself. She wanted to use chart paper to make the curved surface of the kaleidoscope. What would be the area of the chart paper required by her? So whenever such type of question is there, what would be the area of the chart paper required means you have to, because in the front part would be the lens, so you don't have to put any chart paper there, and at the back would be your eyes, your the observer would be there. So basically you're looking at only making a cylinder with both the ends open. So in this part we will use which formula? Only the lateral surface area, or which is known as the curved surface area of the cylinder. Length is given. Length means the height is given to us, radius is given to us. When pi value is given to you as 22/7, you have to take it as 22/7. If nothing is given, then also you have to take it as 22/7. Until and unless if they give pi as 3.14, every time take it as 22/7. So start solving the sum. So I'll just show you the diagram is here. Start solving and give me the answer, children.
Ma'am,
So
answer is 550 centimeters square.
550 centimeters square. Let the others also finish it off. That was the only example given in your textbook. After that, we will start with the exercise itself. So the exercise is 13.2. Write it in bold. Others also wind up. Try doing it. Now, whenever you see decimals like 3.5, try making it as 35/10. It makes the calculation easier for you. So if I move ahead, the answer is 550 centimeters square. If you would have made 35/10, then 7 and 35 would have got cancelled off. And that 2 and 10 would have got cancelled off. I will not give any instructions about the working part because working is your own way, the way in which you are comfortable with. But see that you don't go wrong anywhere. Okay with that? Shall I move to the next slide now with the exercise, children? Is the screen clear to everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please somebody answer, otherwise I don't know what you are seeing. So shall I go to the next slide?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine, perfect. Okay, see, that's why I have written it very clearly. Assume always pi as 22 upon 7 unless stated otherwise. Some questions they might say it is whatever, might go till 2 places of decimals, some places it might go to 3 places of decimals. So until unless stated, you have to take pi as only this. Fine, let's move ahead again, bringing my notepad in front of here. Shall start. The curved surface area of a right circular cylinder, don't have any confusion. Right circular cylinder means a simple cylinder of height 14 centimeter is 88 centimeter square. As soon as you read the question, start writing down. If you have always seen the sums that I do, always I write down the data that is given to us. So height is given to us, curved surface area is given to us. Find the diameter of the base of the cylinder. So the diameter is D and the base is R, radius is R. Put in the formula, 2 pi R is equal to 88 and find the value of R. Give you the value of R and twice of that would be the diameter for you. Do it, children?
Ma'am, the answer is 1.
2 centimeter. 2 centimeter.
So that means radius is 1, right?
Two.
Radius is 1. And
Diameter
then
is 2.
diameter is 2. Perfect.
Ma'am, which exercise is this?
This is 13.2. It was written in front only, child. See, I started. It is very boldly written. Now working on exercise 13.2. Am I clear? Fine. So shall we proceed to the next one? So we have diameter as 2. Can we proceed?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Take up the third question. Mhm. Start. A metal pipe is 77 centimeter long. You can see the metal pipe here. The inner diameter, now be a bit cautious when they are talking about inner and outer. What does that mean? When we are talking about inner and outer, that means there is a thickness.
Hollow.
Yes, it's hollow, but there is a thickness. So if you assume a rod, rod, which is hollow inside, but then if it is thick, then you know that the internal diameter and the external diameter will be different, children, right? So the external diameter is nothing but the internal diameter plus that thickness. Am I right? Are you able to understand that?
Ma'am, so which value should
Hold a minute. Try to understand. Don't jump to conclusions. Listen to me. I'm also going slow. Listen to me. There's nothing to. So we have the length or the height, write it down. Height is 77. Inner diameter is 4 centimeter. If inner diameter is 4 centimeter, that means your inner radius is 2 centimeter. Right with that, are you writing? Then the outer diameter is 4.4. That means the outer radius is how much? 2.2. Am I right? So that means what is the thickness of the metal pipe?
0.2 centimeter.
Yes, perfect. 0.2 centimeter. That is external radius minus the internal radius. Fine. Is that clear? Now let us do the parts one by one. Find its inner curved surface area. When we are talking about inner curved surface area, means the inside part. So it is nothing but 2 pi R1H, where R1 is your internal one, that is your 2 centimeter. Shall I do it? Nothing to get confused. Go slow. So 2 pi R1H, where
968 centimeter square.
968. Perfect. Perfect. Can you see your R1 is 2, your R2, that is the outer one, is 2.2. But the height remains the same. So CSA, that is curved surface area of inner surface of the pipe, is 968 centimeters square. Similarly, find for the outer one. Come on. Now you will take it as 2 pi R2H, where R2 is 2.2.
Ma'am, for the outer one, it's 1064.8 centimeter square. 64.8 centimeter square.
1064.8 centimeters square. Perfect. Now the third part you have to understand a bit. So hold a minute. Let everybody complete with the first two parts. Children, if you're done, just say yes so that I can explain the next part to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody is done. Shall I explain the third part?
I did not finish it.
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Do it. Mute yourself, children. Mute yourself.
Ma'am, total surface area is 2 pi.
Hold a minute. Please hold a minute. I have to explain that. If you've understood, wonderful, but please hold a minute. Okay. Now, what is total surface area? Obviously, total surface area will be the inner curved surface area plus the outer surface area, but along with that, something else is added. What is that? Can somebody tell me?
The two bases.
Bases are not there. It's hollow.
Some thickness.
And the thickness.
Thickness, yes, both the thickness at the mouth, at the top and at the bottom, both the thickness. Now, how do you get that thickness here? How do you get that thickness?
Outer diameter minus in the.
That is only the thickness, right? Yeah, perfect. That is perfect. That's a thickness. Now, you have to give me the area of that thickness. How do you do that?
Curved surface area.
How do you do? Give me the formula. Perfect. Give me the formula.
2
What
pi
do you
r
say?
R
into
square
r
minus
plus
R
h.
square.
YH. It's only like a cylindrical plate. It's just, it's just a circular plate at the top and at the bottom. Just circular plate with a thickness. It is like a bangle. It's a bangle.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can we go back?
Siddharth, 1 minute, please. 1 minute. I'll do that. Listen here, children. It is just like a bangle with a thickness at the top and at the bottom. Please imagine what I'm speaking. Wherein R2 is the external radius and R1 is the internal radius. Right with that? Okay. So here that's why you have, for those two bangles, for one bangle is pi R2 square minus R1 square, but there are two bangles at the top and the bottom. So here it goes. Not the curved surface area, it is the surface area of those bangles we are talking about. So is the conception done? So it is nothing but CSA1 plus CSA2 plus area of both the circular ends of the pipe. Please finish this off. Try doing it till then I'll move to the next slide, the previous slide, because Siddharth has still not completed. Okay, shall I go to the next one?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Did you get the answer?
2038.08.
0.08. Everybody finish it off?
Ma'am.
Okay. Shall I go to the next slide now?
1 minute, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Mute yourself. Fine, proceeding on. Yeah, do this. First, write down what all is given to you. A cylindrical pillar is 50 centimeter in diameter. So there and then bring down radius 25. Height 3.5 meters in height. So either you convert into centimeters or this convert it into height, convert it into diameter, convert it into meters, because finally they've given cost. Find the cost of painting the curved surface of the pillar at the rate of this. That means you have to find the curved surface area. So it's a pillar, it's a solid one or might be hollow. They have not mentioned anything. Surely it's a solid because the internal one is not given to us. Only one radius is given. So do it. First, give me the curved surface area of the pillar and then rate, and the amount is nothing but just multiplication with 12.50.
Ma'am, the area is
Ma'am, curved surface area is 5.5 centimeters.
5.5 meters square.
Meter square.
Fine, 5.5 meters square. Again, as I was telling that you can always bring down 25 to 0.25 to 25 upon 100, 3.5 to 35 upon 10. Calculation might be easier, but if you are very much conversant with the decimal calculations, go ahead with it. Not an issue at all. It's up to you how you do the calculations. So here is your CSA, that's curved surface area of a pillar, 5.5 meters square. Now simply multiply with 12.50 to
Cost
give.
is 68.75 rupees.
Perfect. So thus, are you all writing steps? Steps are very essential. Steps are very essential. So finally, the cost of painting is 68.75. Finish it off, all those who have not done it. 68.75. Shall I move us? Move.
Ma'am, 1 more minute.
Okay, okay. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Done, children. Shall I proceed now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So again, covering it. Yes. Now here again, the inner diameter of a circular well. Now, as soon as you read the sum, children, the diagram should be right in front of your eyes. Diagram is The actual thing, the actual well should be right in front of your eyes. So the inner diameter of a circular well is 3.5 meters. It is 10 meter deep. Find its inner curved surface area. Can't do it?
Ma'am, the radius will be 1.75 centimeter. No, sorry, meter.
Meter. Yes, yes, of course. Because they have not given us the thickness.
Yeah.
Whatever they have given, that's it. So we will be working as per that. So moving ahead with the formula of 2 pi RH.
Ma'am, 110 meters square.
The inner curved surface area.
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. Perfect. Now, logically, I wanted to ask you one thing. All of you, please pay attention 1 minute. Here in this question, the second part, the cost of plastering this curved surface area is given to you. Perfect. So nothing. What you have to do is 110 into 40. So your answer is 4400. Suppose the question was, find the cost of plastering the well. That was the only question. Okay. Are you able to understand the difference in the questions?
Yes, ma'am. We need to find the lateral surface area, total surface area.
What do you mean by total surface area, dear?
Ma'am, the area of the whole thing.
It might mean like the area of a hollow cylinder. And surface area, I mean.
Okay, no. See,
We should find the outer curved surface.
No. We are not talking about plastering the outside, not at all. We are talking about plastering the inside of the well. Okay. Now, somebody said that we would assume it has to be a hollow. That is perfect. Why hollow? As it is top, cannot be plastered because you have to draw water from the well. Similarly, the bottom also cannot be plastered, children. Because if you cover the bottom, then you will not get the water. Am I right? How are wells made? They dug into the ground and then they reach to the water level, right? Water level from where we directly get water. So if you plaster the bottom only, there's no way of getting water at all. It would be just like a bathtub, which is closed at the bottom. So as long as water is there, you use it and then over. But wells, you know, if you have seen in your natives and all, they are there for hundreds of years, if not more. Yes, they do dry down when the water table is dried up, but then you cannot plaster the bottom. Top though you cannot plaster at all because you're using it. Are you clear about this logic?
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, without the top and bottom.
Yes, a well is always just a hollow cylinder without the top and bottom. In this sum, they have clearly mentioned find the cost of plastering this curved surface area, but there might be sums which are not telling you that. They might just be telling you find the cost of plastering. That's it. So then you have to understand. That's why I raised this topic.
Ma'am. What about the outer curve surface area?
Until and unless they tell you, we will not touch the outer part. Okay? If
So
they
you
tell
have to find only the inner one.
Here we are only talking about the inner one, so inner one. If they specially mention to you that you are plastering the whole of it, outside also, inner also, understand the sum. Don't go beyond the box.
Yes.
Okay. Shall I move to the next slide?
Yes, ma'am.
All of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, perfect. Again, hiding the part. Start. Imagine when we are talking about a petrol storage tank, imagine how it looks. The lateral or curved surface area, I told you it's the same thing, of a closed cylindrical petrol storage tank. Okay, that is 4.2 meter in diameter and 4.5 meter high. So it's closed means what? Top and bottom are closed. Am I right? But here you have to find only the lateral curved surface area. So nothing to worry about. Go ahead with 2 pi r h. Give me the answer.
Ma'am, 59.4 meters square.
Yes. Fine with that. So here goes your lateral or curved surface area of the tank, 2 pi RH, 59.4 meters square. Now, the second part, you have to understand it. How much steel was, now just tell me one thing, don't look at the next part of the sum. How much steel was actually used? When we are making this tank, storage, petrol storage tank, which is completely covered, closed with steel, how do I find what will be the amount of steel used? What are,
area of the
speak properly, speak properly.
the area of the closed cylindrical
No,
tank.
there's nothing called area of a closed cylinder. Please use the perfect terms.
It is the curved surface
area.
Are you sure it's a curved surface area? They are
It's the
continuous.
total surface area.
Yes, it is the total surface area. Understand that it is closed. Okay, so because petrol will otherwise evaporate, and it is flammable, inflammable also. So it is total surface area. What is the total surface area? The lateral surface area which you have found plus the top and the bottom, that is 2 times of pi r square, 2 flat lids as if it's like that. So give me the value of that first. First give me the value of that. Total surface area 2 pi r plus h. First give me this answer first.
Ma'am, 87.12 meters square.
I hope nobody is using calculators, please. If you're that fast in calculation, awesome, wonderful work. But please refrain from using calculators. I think parents should see to it that calculators are not with the child, or actually all the computers have calculators too. Anyway. Okay, so this is the total surface area. This is what is actually required. But when you make something from steel or cloth or whatever it is, you know that while cutting and while stitching or while attaching the parts, a lot of steel is actually getting wasted. Steel or wool or cloth, whatever you're making with, a lot of things get wasted. So how much is actually getting wasted is 1/12 of the steel actually used. This 87.12 is what is required. Okay, along with this, now what is actually required is a bigger amount than this one, of course, because this plus what is wasted, is actually what you have to buy from the market. Suppose you go to a tailor and ask the person to stitch you a shirt. The tailor will tell you, give me 2 meters of cloth. It doesn't mean that the complete 2 meters is utilized in making the shirt. Might be in 1.75 meters only your shirt is done. But then they need it because they have to cut it out. Certain parts overlap. Have you ever seen your shirt? The inside part and all, they are all overlapping. So there are quite some part of the cloth is utilized. So basically you're buying 2 meters from the market. So here they're asking you, how much are you buying from the market? So what you're buying from the market is supposedly A. So that's how I have considered. So if it is A meter square is actually, you're buying it from the market because we buy steel. Now from that, if you subtract 1/12, which is the wasted part, 1/12 of A, then that would be this value, 87.12. So this is how we go ahead. 95.05. So how much is actually wasted? 95.04 minus 87.12 is actually wasted, which is nothing but 1/12 of 95.04. Slowly go through the sum first, all of you, and then take it down. I gave you a very clear example of the tailor stitching a shirt. So try to understand that. Mute yourself, please.
Ma'am,
Yes.
how many questions is there in exercise, ma'am?
There are actually 11.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, I think one more is left for us. That's it. Today, then we will stop. It's almost nearing to time. Finish this off. Now we are going to the 11th one. That's the last one. So as you have seen, I have done the odd ones for you. The even ones, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 go for your home. Tomorrow again, we are meeting. As it is tomorrow, we are again meeting. So we will do the volume that time. Oh, 1 minute, please.
Ma'am, do you mind going to the previous slide just for a second?
Let the others take this down. 1 minute. Huh? Let the others take it down at least and let them start working, and then I'll go to the previous one. The students of a Vidyalaya is nothing but school, were asked to participate in a competition for making and decorating pen holders. So as soon as pen holders work comes in your, the word comes in your eyes, you will see that it is
with
actually,
base.
yes, with the base closed, but the open, top open, in the shape of a cylinder with a base using cardboard. Each pen holder was to be of radius 3 and height 10.5 centimeters. The Vidyalaya was to supply the competitors with cardboard. How will you calculate the amount of cardboard now? That
First,
is,
in the area of the cardboard.
huh?
On the total surface area.
Total surface area minus the top.
Yeah.
Whenever you use the word total surface area, it means the top is also there. So
Or
this
you could do it as, ma'am,
lateral surface area
plus
plus the
base.
bottom. Yes.
Yeah.
So do it all together, children. There are 35 competitors. So don't break the sum into parts, as I always tell you. So you can do, that is 2 pi RH, that's a lateral surface area, plus pi r square, the base, into 35. That's it. You don't have to break it down. Now somebody wanted to see the previous sum, so moving ahead to the previous sum. Finish it off. 11th one would be the last one for us. As I said, it's almost time for your next lecture. So finish this one, then I'll go to the next.
Yes, ma'am, I'm done.
Okay.
Done.
Done. Do this one. So here I have done it like this, but you need not do it. You can multiply with 35 here only and continue with the sum. Mute yourself, please. So each of the sums that I have taken up, there was a certain logic behind, certain concept behind. Hopefully you're able to understand me at the other side sitting at home. Am I right? I'm clear enough to you all? Children?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, ma'am.
My speed is also okay. I'm going quite slow, and so I hope everybody can take it down also properly.
Mom, is the answer 7,920?
Perfect. Yeah. 7920. Everybody done with it?
1 minute, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Tomorrow we'll be finishing off with the volumes of cylinders.